Most Fanvue profiles are bleeding subscribers, and the creator has no idea why. Your traffic shows up, takes one look at your profile, and disappears instantly. And they're not coming back. That sub is gone forever. Deleted their account. They're angry, crying alone in the dark because you let them down. That's money that just walked out the door. And it keeps happening every single day. And it's not your content, it's not your niche, it's your profile setup. Today, I'm showing you the exact tweaks I made to my AI model's Fanvue profile that literally quadrupled conversion and helped me cross 50K in record time. These are small changes, they hit different, let's make it rain.
The AI warlord.
So here we are in Fanvue. First of all, we're on our profile page, and really what we need to do from here is set everything up. So we'll add our profile photo, we'll add a banner image, we'll add an intro video, add a bio, and then add some content to the feed. What I've done is, first of all, I've created a new model inside of WaveSpeed. So this was with just 2 generation. I prompted it once and then just upscaled it from here. So this cost me, I believe, 5 cents to create this model. Just prompted it, took the first one. I generated her, and I don't know if she's Cuban or Jamaican. Maybe we'll make her half of each. That sounds like an interesting mix. And now we're just going to use this and go ahead and create all the assets we need to set up our Fanvue profile. The next step here is I've taken the image and gone into Grok and asked it to describe my model. In some cases, Claude and ChatGPT will block you. So I know with Grok, it is a little bit more unleashed, I believe it's called. So it has given me some additional descriptions on really who she is from here. And then I'm going to take this and then put this into the AI model planner right here. And then after I got Grok to describe me really what she looks like, I ironed out what her name was. So it suggested unique, very common Jamaican name. And then I just added Campbell, age 23, black dreadlocks, dark brown eyes, right? Her body type, where she's from, and then really just some content themes and some personality traits. Took all that and then put it into the AI model planning document here. So now we have her name, we have her age, a little bit about what she looks like, some personality traits about who she is. Again, very vague. I could get more specific as I go. And then really where she is, I just decided on the Bronx because I know there's a big Jamaican and Cuban population. So I'm sure there's some sort of transition there. And then I just decided now, I Googled basically some jobs in the Bronx, and one of the first ones that came up was female in-home caregiver. So I was like, good to go there. We can really roll with that, something original. And then yeah, content themes, bunch of ideas here. The next thing I'm going to do is we're going to come up with a bio first of all for our Fanvue page. So we're going to put that over here. So we're going to hit edit, and then we are going to go profile info. And then we've already named her. So let's go ahead and get this unique Campbell. And then we'll just take this, put it here. Hopefully this isn't taken. And then we'll put the Bronx. Can never type well, of course. So we're good to go there. Maybe there's a New York emoji I can have here. New York. Cool. Awesome. And then now we just need to come up with a bio. You can use the AI generated one inside of Fanvue, but what we'll do is I actually have this prompt right here. So we're just going to copy this, put it in here, and then I'm just going to add all the information. So now I've reformatted the Fanvue bio prompt here inside of Claude just so it reads a little bit better and included all the information about the model. So we'll hit go. From here, what I did is I added the name, the age, location, really the niche that we're in, and then the ethnic background, and then just formatted it in a very specific way, prompted it, and it gave me this. So we're going to copy this first of all. Go over here, good to go. Awesome. And then what I did is for the disclaimer, I didn't like the first version it gave me, so I rewrote this, put it here, and all we're saying is it's our own original content and that we do use AI in some cases, right? All content is private and AI generated. You can be less explicit as long as you have the AI generated toggle on Fanvue, you're good to go. So just make sure you have that. And then from here, we're just gonna hit save. Awesome. So we're further along at this point. So now we at least have a bio for our model. So now we will move on to the profile photo. For the profile photo, I just gave it a very straightforward text letting it know, hey, young black woman takes a mirror selfie. I just found that these do the best on Fanvue specifically, right? And again, she wears a low cut black crop top, distressed denim jeans. Yeah, holding a pink phone. And again, a luxurious bathroom essentially, right? More than good enough here. So I'm going to download this. We're going to go back here and we are going to click here. Oops. Sorry, we're going to click edit. And then again, we're just going to change the image. Click the one we just downloaded. Awesome. And I guess I could crop it a little bit. Let's just see how that looks initially though. All right, so yeah, I would probably go ahead and actually crop this. So let me do that and then we'll go on to the next step. Really quickly, if you want to see how I crop it, I would just go into something like Canva, which I will also use for the banner image. I would just type in Instagram. There's probably one that comes up as square, perfect. And really from here, I'm just gonna hit upload the file, choose this, right? Crop it as is. Maybe make it a little bit bigger from there, right? Like that, have her showing good to go. Maybe a little bit higher as well. Okay, how does that look? Let's see. Perfect. All right, she's center frame, maybe a little bit bigger. Just want to make sure we're showing up a little bit there. Awesome. So we're good to go here. And now we'll just click share, download. And then we'll go back into Fanvue, choose this one. Done. And yeah, it should just look a little bit better. Perfect. All right, so that's it. And then now we will go ahead and create the banner image and then the intro video. And then I'll show you a little bit about the automated messages as well. These are the dimensions you will need for your Fanvue banner image. Now, recommendation here is you can have a single image if you want to have her lying sideways where she's showing her whole body in one image, right? You don't want to take like a square rectangle image and just crop it. You want to make sure, again, she's lying down sideways, maybe on the beach, maybe in her bed, something like that. Or you can have 3 images side by side or 5. What I'll do is I'll create 3 right now just to show you guys really how I go through this. And then yeah, I'll show you how to upload the image as well. Here is the first image that we generated. Again, she's wearing a Jamaican themed swimsuit, and yeah, she's in some sort of tropical paradise. Again, the background looks a little bit slightly AI, not gonna lie, but honestly more than good enough right now. So we'll basically just save this as the first image. And then we have the second image here where yeah, she's basically just on a beach in a bikini. And then we will go ahead and create one more. What I did is I actually generated 5 unique images here. So we have this one first of all, and then we have this one, and then we have this one, kind of like a Cuban themed one. And then yeah, we have the one on the beach and then the one here. So what we'll do is we'll download each of these first of all. So we'll download this one, this one, this one, this one. And the reason is just in some cases I've noticed when you're doing this with the 3, it crops it a little bit. So what I'll do is we'll use this 5 grid one, delete each of these. I'd probably just recommend this because again, just gives these guys a taste more so. So we'll choose all the 5 images, upload these. All right, perfect. So this one, she's standing front. So let's start with that one in the middle. This one, I think we'll have this one. I can crop it a little bit. She's showing a little bit more, maybe a little bit like that. Awesome. So that looks good. And then we'll have this one, I think, here. Yeah, that one looks good. And then we'll have her sitting here. This one slightly. Awesome. And then we'll add this last one here. Perfect. So let's see, actually, let's swap out these. I just like this one more here. It's a little bit too, it's still good enough. I can always crop it in a second. Yeah, okay, so there we go. I just like to make sure that the hair is relatively at the same size in each of these. There we go. Okay, so perfect. And then all we would do here is share. So this is page 3. So download, go here. We just don't want to select all. We want to choose page 3. Done. Download. And then we're going to go back into Fanvue here. And we would choose our downloads. Where is it? Hopefully downloaded. That's the name of the file. Okay, here it is. Awesome. And you'll see the dimensions are good to go. And that's really all you would need to do. So we have our banner photo, we already have our profile photo, and we have our bio. So this is all set up here, right? Now we'll do, I guess, the intro video. Let's go through a few more steps though. So yeah, all this is done. Banner is here. Here, we'll make sure she's female. Done. Bio, we've already done that. So now we'll just do the intro video. And yeah, I'll show you guys really how to do this, and then we'll add some content to the feed as well. Next thing I would recommend doing is actually adding some of your content. First of all, this is just going to make it easier for setting up our feed and also the automated messages. So if you click here under Creator Tools and then Vault, the first thing you want to do is just create a folder. I'll just call this Feed Posts. And then if we open this, we'll add the media. And let's see, I think I have a bunch of posts already. I would recommend minimum 20, like probably even more in terms of content. And yeah, we'll just add this for now. And so this is going to make it so much easier to set up all of our automated messages first of all. So what we'll do though is we'll go ahead and set those up, just because I believe that's the next step in terms of completing your profile. Okay, would be the intro video. We'll get to that last just because it'll take the most time, but we'll do the automated messages first of all. So honestly, with these, I'll actually pull up some templates really quickly. Let's set up the new subscriber message first of all. So with this, I already have a prompt that we have in the mentorship. So I'm going to copy that, just add the name, location, and age, and then it's already given me something here. So we're just going to set this up first of all. And I'm just going to use it like this. Just do a little bit of editing. I need to know. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a file from our thing. So again, I've kind of an intro one. We use this one just because it's themed. It's like a New York Giants one where she's in the New York Giants cheerleader outfit. So we'll just add that, for example. Save that. We're not going to have followers on. It's kind of a waste of time, to be honest. I would just, yeah, make sure that everyone, even if you're just doing free trials with subscribers, that's better. And then subscriber canceled, I believe that's the next one. So we're going to choose this. Then go back here. Boom. Same thing. Copy this. Go here. And in the meantime, we can choose an image. All right, let's see. This one here. So we'll add that. And it's taking a little bit longer. So it looks like Claude is down right now and taking a very long time. So we'll just use Manus instead. So what we'll do is I've already put in that same prompt here. And now we have this here. We'll go back over to Fanvue. They canceled, right? And again, we'll just format it a little bit. It might be a little bit too long. So we'll just format it. Let's do this. Cool. Good to go. Save. All right, and then next up is resubscribed. So again, we're gonna give them an image. We'll go back over to Manus. Same thing. Make sure describe after the cancellation. Resubscribed after canceling. So this is after they canceled and resubscribed. So we'll take this one. Copy this. And Claude, I've just noticed, is a little bit better at writing than ChatGPT and Grok. Manus seems okay so far. Again, just using this as an example, just showing you there are options. Awesome. This probably just helps you guys understand too how I format things. Because the more imperfect your chat messages are, I've noticed, the better, right? Like, these guys know that it's AI. They know they're probably going to get AI messages, but when it seems more human, right, and as if like that girl is actually messaging, she's going to write with some imperfections as well. And then, yeah, from there, again, you're just going to be a lot better. Cool. And then we'll have one from the vault. Let's see which one of these is the best. We'll just choose this one. Cool. Add this one. Save that. Let me just make sure I didn't use that same image. Cool. And then subscription renewed. So here they've simply just renewed, right? So again, they've resubbed at this point, right? They went from, they paid whatever it was, $9.99, $15.99 a month, whatever that is. Here we go. There we go. And add this. Oh my goodness, cannot type. And I believe they'll only get this once from what I remember when they subscribe. You can always customize these further, right? So this one, cool, new purchase. So first time that they buy something, they'll get this message as well. And then that's really it. I'll probably just change the prompt so it says, do not include any capitalizations. Another one. It starts with the same, oh my god, you did it. Let's have something else. So the other one says, oh my god. It's kind of generic. Intor. See, I can't type at all. There we go. Looks better. Right, new purchase. And with this, we're really just reinforcing that they made a good decision to unlock something. And this is just from the feed posts, right? It's not from the messages they buy. So when they send that, you should definitely send something as well. And a buyer is a buyer is a buyer, as Dan Kennedy always said. So when someone buys one thing, chances are they're going to buy something else, right? So here we go, good to go. And then, yeah, I don't turn this. So now we're good to go with all of our messages, right? So now let's go back here, right? Look, we're almost there at this point. And yeah, so now we'll actually go ahead and create the first post. So let's just do that really quickly. So again, we've already added all our content to the vault. So what we'll just do is we will choose something from the vault. So this will be our first wall post, right? And then with these, I have 500 ones that I go through. Let's just choose one. This one looks appropriate. Want to see me go wild. Cool. And the benefit of this is you can schedule them. So again, I would add like minimum 20 to go. But usually what I do is with a fresh Fanvue account is, at this point too, I generally set up the Fanvue like first of all. That's the first thing I do when I set it up. So there we go. We have our first post on the profile. And then here I'll do another post, add from the vault. We'll do this one. Maybe there's one where she's working out. Gym, maybe. Okay, none of these. We'll just choose one at random. Courtesy, passion, cool. That. And then the benefit of this is I can schedule this, so I can post this tomorrow. I usually like to do noon EST. Awesome. And we save this, so this is going to be scheduled to post tomorrow. Awesome. So yeah, now that's out, and then we'll schedule one more just to show you guys an example. You can schedule messages as well if you're not familiar with Fanvue, so keep this in mind. Add this here. Let's see which one. Choose one of these. This one I just made because I thought it was funny. So we'll choose that one to send, and we'll basically just add some sort some white hearts. Cool. Schedule post. So now we have 2 of those. And again, I would just go through and schedule these out, right? This is where, yeah, creating your content in bulk really just saves you a lot of time, takes you a couple of hours, create 30 posts, right? Good to go, schedule these out. Now you have enough content. Again, you can add videos, which I recommend. You can add audio files as well, but this is more than enough. Whoops, let me just move myself out of the way there so you can see what I mean. But yeah, these 2 posts, you can see that they're scheduled. So if I click here, I can see this one's going to post tomorrow, only for subscribers, and then this one will post the day after, right? So now we have those, and the last step here is let's set up a very good intro video. Before we do so, let's just show you really what you're competing with Fanvue, okay? So this stuff is not always the best, right? These are, again, very generic in terms of the way these are set up. If you can create a good intro video, like, I'm trying to remember the amount of active daily users on Fanvue, but it's some insane amount of guys who are active daily on Fanvue, and a lot of them just check out the Discover looking for the next thing. So this one's actually decent. This is actually better than a lot of the other ones you'll see here, right, where it's usually just, again, the girl in some sort of a thing, right? And with these, you don't want to show too much skin. Again, you don't want to show anything that's not safe for work, right? This one, terrible deep fake. This one just looks very AI. Don't you wish this one may be okay, right? But a lot of them, again, they just look very generic, right? They should probably be posting on Instagram. This one, again, the deep fake is off. This one, too plasticky with the deep fake, too AI controlled. Looks real. So if you create something that's just tolerated as well, this is just gonna make you stand out as well.
If you're getting this video, it means you love natural brunettes with natural. True or false?
So that's something that I would create, right? Let me just walk you quickly through kind of my thought process with creating these intro videos. I prompted Manus to give me some ideas here for an intro video. I just went with this one, kind of white boy handle a Sunday dinner at my grandma's house in the Bronx. And then what I would do is I would play with a few different video ones. So for this, for example, I just took an image of her right in her bikini, and then I would just, yeah, basically create a video of the model from New York saying she smiles and looks into the camera playfully. Something like this. Choose. Alright, so that's more than enough. Grok blocked me, so I had to go to WAN. I just went to WAN 2.5. Again, this is really just for demonstration purposes, but yeah, I gave the script. Here's the output.
Can a white boy handle a Sunday dinner at my grandma's house in the Bronx?
So again, it's not the best, but you guys can see what I'm getting at, right? If I were to use WAN 2.6, right, and again, use a higher quality like 1080p, change the duration, right? Even then, you can add your own audio file, right? So you could record your voice, for example, in 11 Labs, give it the script, and it would just look and sound a lot more realistic. But again, for demonstration purposes, we're just going to use this. And then what I would do is I would create a follow-up one, right, as the next one where she's saying the next thing, right? So I'm unique, 23, half Jamaican, half Cuban, from the city that never sleeps, right? And then, so what I'll do is I'll actually generate this one as well. And again, you can basically set this up. I could add the voice file, right? But we'll just keep it as is. And then I'll really show you the next steps that I would do inside of CapCut. I created this for our mentorship students. This is basically just a 30-second template in CapCut where you can stitch together these. And I just added these options for 5-second videos. So most video generators, it's 5 to 10 seconds, right? So you could generate these videos, whether it's VO, Kling, Wan, Grok video, and then just stitch them all together and then really tell the story of your model, right? That's ideally what you want to be doing here. And then from here, all I would do is I would just add my video, right, into CapCut. Very simple stuff. Right, add my next one here. And again, the quality on these videos wasn't the best, to be honest, so I would definitely try a few different things, right? And again, if you use a voice in 11 Labs, it's all going to match up a lot better. But here I would basically create this video and then I would export and download it, right? And then once I have that video, all I would do is I would go back into my Fanvue account, right? And again, I could click add intro video, but we'll just click here and it's just reminding you again, safe for work stuff, right? Nothing nude, right? And again, this is an intro video. We're just going to upload that one that we chose here. Again, this is all just as an example being processed. And that's really it, right? And those are the basics on just setting up your profile initially, right? That's really all you want to have. And then if we go back, now we have an intro video at least here, right? So again, multiple images of our model, right? Definitely, you know, a lot of stuff here. Again, we've scheduled some stuff as well. And then from there would really be, again, creating the not safe for work stuff, right? Maybe setting up a few other things. Like maybe the last things I would really do is probably set up some sort of subscription and promotion, right? Like if I go over here to promotions, for example, right? I would set this up $14.99, good to go. And then what I would do is I would create some sort of promotional bundle here. So I would stop this one, first of all, stop this one too, right? Delete any sort of free trial links that I have just to start this from scratch. And then here again, I have options, right? If they want to subscribe long-term, great. Those are available on the profile. Usually though, I only run those from time to time, so we'll turn those off. But what I'll do is I'll create a discount, right? So it's half off. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to create it like this. I meant to create a promotional offer. So we'll do a first month discount, right? Again, I would just create this unlimited. And we'll offer expiration. We'll just do this for 7 days. So there's some scarcity. I think let's see how high we can get here. We can probably do subscriptions. What would this be? Higher, I think. 75 off. Okay, that's too high. So yeah, 70% off. So $450 for their first month, right? So get 70% off. First. Something like this. We'll start the campaign, right? And now this would show on my profile when guys visit, they're going to see that as an option, right? But that's really everything you want to do. And again, could the quality be higher if I spent more time on this? Absolutely, right? But this is really the steps you want to take to set up your profile. And like I said, you want to have minimum 20 to 30 pictures on your main feed here, right? But if you do this as your first step, you set up your Fanvue, you do this even before you start building out the rest of your model, this is really going to save you, right? Because this is where you're making your money regardless. This just makes it easier. Once you get the marketing started, right, guys will go to the profile to see, oh, look, she's been posting for a while, right? Oh, look, she's been consistent on this Fanvue for 30 days, right? This way you set this up, right? Because you never know when that guy is going to see your profile, right? That 1 or 2 or 3 whales that come by, right? You could literally have this all set up from the beginning, set up your Instagram, get yourself marketing, go from there, and then get your first whale within a few days, right? You just post a couple of reels and images and post on Instagram, and you never know who's going to see it out there, right? Especially if you're posting trial reels. So this is really why you want to set up your Fanvue account from the beginning, start sending some traffic to it, and this is going to set you up and make you as much money as possible in the long run. And that's the secret sauce. These are the exact tweaks I made to my AI model's profile that took her from invisible to a conversion machine. Now it's your turn. If this helped you, smash that like button. It tells YouTube to push this to more creators who need it. You can also hype this video and drop a comment below and tell me which tweak you're implementing first. I read and reply to every single one, and if you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And if you're serious about building real income with AI models, check out the AI model method and the AI model mentorship at Imagine Education. The link is in the description. The movement is growing. This is only the beginning. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.